Courage. If you don't have courage, if you don't stand up, you'll lick the hand that feeds you, said Patrick Henry. The opposite is cowering, panic, fear. It eventually leads to slavery. If you don't stand up, you'll lick the hand that feeds you. But where does courage come from? I think it's from living the principles and the values: honesty, hope, humility, belief in God, knowing who you are, knowing what you believe, knowing how it ends, knowing how it began. I know that people will think that I'm crazy, and that's fine. But I think we're living in difficult times. And I have pondered, how does this end? I have only truly prayed for guidance and courage to do the things that he would want me to do, to say the things that he would want me to say, and in the end, to have the courage not to falter, to have the courage to know what the truth is, because I can face anything. You can face anything if you know who you are and what's important. The last two values of the 12 values are personal responsibility. Personal responsibility. Everybody wants to put the responsibility on the Democrats or the Republicans, or I just did yesterday, the Fed. But you know what? Personal responsibility. Did I take out too much? Did I do too much? Should I have done that? Own up to your own things, because that's the only way you'll change things. It's okay if you made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It humbles us. And if we're honest with each other and honest with ourselves, we become stronger. And the last one is friendship. We all know what friendship is, but how many real friends do we have? We're reaching out now in virtual friendships and everything else. We need to expand our circle of friendship. We need to start trusting one another again. We need to start seeing our neighbors again. We need to... Have you considered that if things melted down, who your neighbors are? Do you trust them? Do they trust you? Can you count on each other? Our grandparents counted on each other. They counted on the neighbor. They would bring each other pies, and they would share what they had. They would help each other. A lot of people would look at that, oh my gosh, he was talking about, oh, it's going to break down so bad that it's going to be... That's a good thing. As much as I hated that little street that I wrote about in my book, The Christmas Sweater, my grandparents lived on, as much as I hated that when I was a kid, I'd give my right arm to live on that street again, where everybody knew each other, everybody worked together. It was like a big family on that little street. Well, I don't have to move there. Why aren't all of our streets like that now? In time, I believe they're going to become those streets again. And many will say that's a bad thing. Many will avoid it, and they will stand in the bar there in the Titanic. And you will just quietly be there to say, come on, into the boat. It's going to be okay. And then we will all go to shore, put our lives back in order, and build a better boat. Please share these with your friends. You'll find them both now up on the website at glennbeck.com. Share them with your friends. If you believe in these values and you believe in these principles and you want to take a stand for these, you promise that you will live your life by these. And then you will view all of the events of the day, and you will look for the solution of the events of the day through these values and these 9 principles. Then I want you to take a picture of yourself right now and send it to me at wesurroundthem@gmail.com. wesurroundthem@gmail.com. The first step is saying, I'm responsible. I'm going to take a stand. I want my voice to be heard, but I have something worth hearing because I know who we are. More importantly, I know who I am. And I will apply the values and the principles that I expect others to live by to my own life. Put that in a photograph to me and send it to wesurroundthem@gmail.com. Then send this email that you'll find on the website to all of your friends, all of your neighbors, all those who might be saying, it's not really, it's something, what do we do? Create your own lifeboat.